Hi, welcome to Empty Pockets RC. Today we're going to have a look at the Toyota Land Cruiser 40 pickup Quadtrack. Believe it or not, it's a Land Cruiser pickup on tracks, on four, which makes it a Quadtrack. It should be a lot of fun. I need something to run in the wintertime because we live in Canada and it's snowing outside. So I thought we'd build something on tracks. Same as the dump truck and everything, it's the GFO1 chassis, but FT I guess is, what, 4 tracks, full-time track? I don't know, track anyhow. And it's got a track unit. It's got high performance track units, so that's good. And it has superlative traction. Now, compared to your regular traction, I think that's going to be pretty good. And the rest of it is Japanese and I can't read it, so apparently that's all good stuff too. So I think it's going to be a good build. It's 1/12 scale. Let's open it up, have a look, see how she goes. Okay, we're having a look at the kit now. I dug the instructions in the decal sheet out. So of course we have instructions. Good old Tamiya instructions. Love the way they're laid out. Of course, the famous thing with Tamiya, you put the screw on there, it's life size, so you can always find the right size screws as you go and the right pieces. So that's good. Looks like we got a little bit of building to go. We have a decal kit. It's going to be a nightmare to cut out, but take a little time, but it looks like it covers everything up good. So that'll make the paint job a little easier, I'm hoping. We have, looks like the same crazy driver out of the Wild Willie too, but we have a driver figure. And we have a bag of tracks. And we have more track parts. Gears for inside, so that's good. And more track parts. So that's going to be a little time consuming to put together. And you got your heavy parts bag, your metal bag, A, B, and C, motor in there, bunch of bushings. You get a couple of bearings in there. More track parts. More track parts. I guess when you get a track machine, you shouldn't be surprised there's track parts in it. Black parts. Looks like, looks like black parts. Chassis, split design, monocoque chassis. Sandwich everything together, sandwich all the gears in between. So it'll be about yay long. So that's kind of cool. More parts. More parts. Oh, that was a wheelie bar. Recognize that. And a bumper. There we go. Pretty standard parts bags, body post mounts, bumpers, whatever. Yep, it'll all come together. Shock pieces. The body. Oh. So there's a little extra piece hanging off the back. Have to paint that up black. I can't remember what the instructions said that was for. Skid plate or something like that, I don't know. Anyway, it's a cute little body. It's a little bit smushed, a little bit comical, and that's kind of good. But the nice thing about this body is the wheel wells are already cut out. The wheel arches are already cut, so that's good. So it's pretty much just a straight line cut, straight line cut. And yeah, it'll turn out pretty good. So there you go, there's your unboxing. So we get everything ready to build. We got various little cups here for putting the screw bags into, bag A, bag B, whatever. We got our little hobby knife, pair of needle nose pliers, some spur cutting side cutters. We got our thread lock for the metal on metal bolts. We have our official Tamiya JIS screwdrivers. And of course we have our assembly lube. So we're going to get right to this and get a building and see how far we get. On there, the little bevel gears. Now this is a little unusual for me. Because usually I'm greasing the heck out of all of this stuff. And this one doesn't call for any grease, but what it does call for is this gear differential putty. Never used this stuff before. It says cut a little strip about that big. Okay, yeah. And roll into a ball. So we're rolling it into a ball and insert as shown. Stick it in between. And that's all the lube that's going to be in there. That doesn't seem like enough. Seems like that'd chew out. But that's all they want. And another bevel gear on top. Another washer. Again, no lube, which I'm just not used to. It doesn't really say to grease anywhere else, so I don't know if I'm mistaken or not. It just doesn't say to grease anywhere, so let's put that on here and see. And we have a differential. I suppose. Okay, there's one differential. All right, we got all the way up to step 7. So we've got our differentials in, got all our little gears in here, and it's quite a mess of little gears. We've got bearings in all of our little gears, and we've got bearings in the other side of the chassis, and we mounted our little antenna holder thingy if we choose to use it later. So now we're on to step 7, and it looks like we're going to try to sandwich these two halves together, which is always interesting without making anything fall out. So I'm just make sure the bearings don't fall out. I think it goes like that. Got to wiggle and jiggle a little bit and get all them. Oh, look at that, it just drops straight in. Okay, well, sometimes you got to wiggle and jiggle and get them lined up. So that's that. Okay, be right back after I tighten all this shit up. All right, well, we got to step 9. Step 9 is install the motor, put the bumper mount on, thingy-dooey down here. Did the thingy-dooey, got the motor installed, got our monocoque chassis all put together, and sandwiched up and all that. So that's the end of bag A, and that brings us to step 9. So I think we'll be good for now. We got bag B finished. We got our rear track unit base and our front track unit base on, and just try to say that. Anyway, we got this thing all rigged up. It's ready to go. Got our motor in, and it's pretty much a completed chassis, just about, kind of, sort of. Going really well. Everything's going good. Nice kit, fun kit to build. We're waiting on the big A there to bring us 66 bearings for the tracks. So that'll be a few days coming in. In the meantime, we can get on with bag C, build some shocks, build some steering. I think we can build the tracks. We just can't build the carriers and everything. So yeah, we're going to carry on. We're going to do our thing here. And keep watching. There'll be another one out shortly as soon as I get some bearings, and we'll get this dude put together. Hopefully I got a paint booth lined up, so we'll be able to get the body painted up and detailed out while we're waiting on the bearings and do the little driver dude. So yeah, stick around. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.